Okay, we're at the conclusion of racing here on the 28th of May 2023. What started off a great day for the Tomerong Tornado ended badly. Todd Gallant, tell us about the Graham Bailey. You were out of pole one. What happened?
Yeah, the boat was on song today. It had a good day. I thought, there was a good lead up, and in the starting arena and waiting for the other guys to get organised, and the white flag went up, and I hit the start button and just heard spinning, and I thought, oh, okay. So I had a look down into the back, and there's the starter motor, 2 bolts, but that's racing, hey.
And it can happen here.
It's a rough track. It was, it looks smooth today, but it's rough. It's jarring. It's rough. It's tough on gear. But that's racing. Like I had a good chance, I thought, if she fired up, but it didn't happen. So the outboards had a good race, and just a great day. Great for the club. Lots of boats. Fantastic.
You've been coming here a couple of years now. Of course, you're the current Point Series champion from last year. You haven't had many DNFs or negatives. You've had a really good run here so far.
Well, consistency is like anything. There's quicker boats, but we go home, we maintain it, we tweak things. Been working on the steering, try and better the corners. She's an old boat. We're careful with what we do with it and how hard we push it. But consistency. Turn up to the meets, try and be consistent, try and finish. Try and go home in one piece with the boat in one piece, and then just keep tweaking.
Okay. Todd Gallant, where did you start off in circuit powerboat racing?
Circuit powerboat racing. Okay. So there was a project. I bought her as a bit. She was pretty untidy when we got her. It's got history, this boat. Took it home 5 years later, put it on the water with a standard 350 in it. Started going in the 70 mile an hour class, 75 mile an hour, up at Upper Hawkesbury. And you just fall in love with it, and you meet guys, Bobby Miller, Greg Hunt, Greg McConville, and then it just snowballs, and you get encouragement, and I've been really lucky. I've got good people around me, and I listen, so look, we've had 2 good years racing between Raymond Terrace, Upper Hawkesbury and St George, and we're pretty much nearly at the top of the meet each time, but in either the 85 or the 95 mile an hour. So this year we've been focused on St George. Unfortunate the last race, but that's racing. Okay.
We interviewed Brucey Dengate a little bit earlier, and he mentioned about camaraderie, and I think that's where you were alluding before. There's a lot of camaraderie here. Yep. Your old mate Anthony Nibbs, an eliminator. Cliffy Hayes, unfortunately not here today. But you guys, and the Kilpatricks, of course, you guys turn up all the time. You get on really well. The racing's always first class out on the water here, and that's probably what keeps you coming back.
Absolutely, and the respect.
Yep.
And if you didn't have that, I don't think, even today, like a couple of the outboard guys come up and wished you a good day. So it's infectious. It's a bit like a mafia without all the others. But it's just great. It's been a good day. The outboard boys did well. It's just great to see St George, with some momentum again.
You mentioned something there about the outboard guys wishing you all the best being an inboarder. It wouldn't happen with the major political parties, would it?
No. But it's racing, and I think the boat racing fraternity is it's about that. Yep. And you got the Vintage and Veteran Club driving a lot of that. Yep. As well, I think. It's just I haven't met a bad person.
Coming up, we've got, of course, Darwell, the long weekend.
Yep.
I trust you'll be there?
Well, there's not a lot for me at Darwell with my classes. I don't want to push the boat in the 105. And there's a few club meets to come, but I'll be here at the Spectacular because they're running an 85. So, look, at the moment with this boat, that's fine, and then down the track, who knows?
Todd Gallant, thanks for your time. Little negative today, big pluses the last couple of years for Todd, but well done. Let's get in and have a drink.
And thanks for your time and everything you do for boat racing.
Pleasure, mate.
Cheers, mate. All the
Good
best.
on you.